And what's cracking, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. Happy Monday to each and every one of you. And as you can see, Bitcoin is also having a very happy Monday along with the rest of the altcoins. We're seeing many pick-me-ups across the board, a lot of rallies. So question is this just a relief rally before prices dump once again? Or is this going to be a rally that sparks excitement for the months to come? Well, the market is still a bit apprehensive right now with crypto fear and greed hovering at fear. And just 2 days ago, guys, it was inching at extreme fear. So to help you figure this market out, I'm going to give you 3 things to watch out for to figure out if this could be a sustainable rally or not. And I'll also be telling you about 2 things that's keeping me cautious at this very moment. But first, let's start off with the good news. Price holding the bi-weekly dynamic support. The bi-weekly dynamic, guys, that has kept us on the right side of every single Bitcoin slump this cycle. Every dip into it has been a buy the dip opportunity. In fact, Sean has been serving you the edge on a platter. If you guys are not following him on Twitter, what are you doing? He literally got all of us into Bitcoin when Bitcoin was at $17,000. So even if prices break right here, all the OG Mongolians, guys, you should still be up a good 400% on your Bitcoin trades. For those of you not following Sean, his handle is Sean Dexter. I'll be linking it in the description below. The dynamic support band coming in at around 102K down to $94,000. For as long as we're living over this range, bull run's still on. The second bull run indicator, the monthly 10 simple moving average, which price is still holding as support. For as long as we're holding these 2 regions as support, bull run's still on. So now the next question is this rally a sustainable one? Does this actually continue the bull run? Well, like I said, I'm going to be looking for 3 signs, and this right here is sign number 1, our Bollinger Band and MACD system. This is a dual indicator system. I am looking for triggers to go off on both these indicators simultaneously. Believe it or not, this system has not only kept us on the right side of every Bitcoin dip, but it has also kept us on the right side of every single Bitcoin rally. For the dip, we were looking for a bearish crossover on the MACD, and in that same corresponding period, we were looking for price to break the midpoint. And every time we got a combination of those indicators, we saw prices actually come all the way down to the bottom of the Bollinger Band. Now for the bullish signal, we're literally flipping this on its head. What we essentially want to see is the MACD cross bullish, so essentially the blue line over the red line. And within that same time horizon, you want to see price reclaim the midpoint. That gives us the tip in that, hey, price is about to rally at the very least to the top of the Bollinger Band. But that essentially tells you when it starts picking up momentum. It not only helped us catch the rally on September, October of last year heading into the elections, but even right before that, when we got the bullish crossover on MACD and price reclaiming that Bollinger Mid, that's when Bitcoin went off to the races where it rallied from $28,000 all the way up to $71,000, a good 150% in the bag. Fast forward to the rally that happened earlier this year in March and April, we got the bullish cross on MACD, and what do you know, price in that same time range actually reclaimed that Bollinger Mid. That's when Bitcoin rallied to put in a new all-time high. So yet again, I'm gonna be looking for the same signals. It's a system that's done us extremely well through this entire cycle. I want to see MACD start crossing bullish, and in that same corresponding time horizon, I want to see price reclaim the Bollinger midpoint, both of which we do not have just yet. I'm noticing a chat going on my screen right now, so it means that Sean is currently live, and there he is dropping all of the alpha live. If you guys want to keep up with the live streams and the daily videos, don't forget to hit the sub and the bell icon. For sign number 2, we're looking at the Ichimoku cloud on the 2-day time frame. Massive props to Core from the Mango Seed program for actually bringing this up to everyone's attention in the Discord chat. The Ichimoku cloud is by far one of the most powerful public indicators out there. For those of you in the seed program, you guys have an entire dedicated module just on this. Now, as you can see, price has penetrated the cloud, and the past 2 times that we actually got price breaking into the cloud, we actually saw a clean edge to edge from one edge of the cloud all the way down to the next edge. We saw it once right here in the summer of last year, as well as in March to April of this year. And Bitcoin only gets out of the woods as soon as we start reclaiming cloud resistance. We did it right here in October October of 2024, as well as right here in April of 2025. So we want to see that as the first sign, and the second sign, we want to see the blue line live over the red line, aka a bullish TK cross. We had it once right here as well, and the second one right here as well. So if price can clear out $113,000 to the upside and close candles over that region, with the bullish TK cross being intact, I'm saying game on, bulls. Could see this rally continue to the upside, even potentially put in higher highs. And for bullish sign number 3, you're going to find this on the weekly time frame, and I am sure you guys have already guessed it. I want to see price reclaim the weekly Tenkin and the weekly 10 simple moving average. It is imperative that we close multiple candles over this region, for only if we do that do I see this rally continuing to the upside. Upon breaking past the Tenkin, this has often been the key indicator to help us figure out if we see continuation or not. We did it once right here in September of 2024, as well as right here in April of 2025. And the beautiful part over here is that there is confluence. I want to see multiple closes over. I want to see conviction on those closes. It's very, very important that you see conviction. So right now, don't get too fixated on the relief rallies that we're seeing across the board. Learn to zoom out and look towards future price action. What could price very well do from here? How do you figure out what signs to look for to then anticipate continuation? Now, I have given you 3 signs on Bitcoin. However, that being said, I still recommend prudence and caution. And that is primarily owing to this historical fractal based on how far after the halving do the markets often top off. And what I'm seeing over here is symmetry. In the halving of 2012, it took 395 days before the markets topped off and turned into bear market territory. Fast forward to the halving of 2016, exactly 518 days later did the market top off and we got propelled into bear market territory. Fast forward to the halving of 2020. Once again, exactly 518 days later did the markets top off and turn into bear market territory. Now fast forward to the most recent halving that we had, which was halving of 2024. Guys, we are at the 518-day mark already. This fractal right here is screaming caution. Now, this doesn't mean you jump the gun and call bear market before you get the signals. I'm showing this to you so that you might be prepared for the possibility of the markets turning over here. And another chart suggesting caution is Bitcoin against gold. And right now, it appears Bitcoin is breaking one of its cyclical supports relative to gold, which is none other than the monthly dynamic support. And props to Sean for the system. That's why, guys, give him a follow on Twitter. But he noticed that every time Bitcoin breaks down against gold, as it did right here in the summer of 2018, as it did right here in November 2019, as it did right here in April of 2022, that's when Bitcoin has also been propelled into bear market territory. Mark that out for you on Bitcoin's chart. This right here is September 2018. Price dropped from 6K to 3K in no time. The next time Bitcoin broke down against gold was right here in September of 2019. That's when we got into the whole COVID phase and price dropped once again down to 3K. And fast forward to April of 2022, right here when Bitcoin broke down against gold and price actually got propelled into bear market territory where we saw it come all the way down to $15,000 per BTC. Now, once again, we're threatening to break down from that critical region of support, which is why I'm saying be cautious here. Now, we do not have a confirmation on this just yet, but this is definitely something to watch out for. Now, once again, massive props to Sean for bringing the system up to our attention, but for those of you who actually want to learn from him and figure out how to navigate through these charts and look for these signals, help you capture the winning trade setups, well, he's got an entire program, the Seed program. That's where I started trading and has been a game changer for my portfolio as well as the portfolio of others in the community. So go ahead and check out the testimonials. If you're looking to level up, check out the Seed program. I will be linking it in the description below. Now, of course, we are going to be following Bitcoin as well as the altcoins on the Discord chat. So if you're not already in there, join in at themangoway.com/Discord. I'll now see you guys in there. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the Mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.